All right, everyone, I have a confession to make. For the past month, I've been swapping out all the coffee in the break room with decaf. Yes, you heard me right. Decaf. And before you start throwing things, let me explain. You see, I noticed something disturbing. Everyone was jittery, on edge, snapping at each other over staplers. So I thought, what if I just, helped? I mean, caffeine is basically a drug, right? And you are all, let's be honest, addicts. So I decided to wean you off. For your own good. And guess what? No one noticed. Not a single complaint. Not even a yawn. Until now. Of course, I figured you deserved to know. Before someone started questioning why they're so tired. Or worse, blaming the vending machine snacks. So here I am. Coming clean. I hope you won't be too angry. It was all for you. And hey, maybe you even feel better now, or maybe not. But at least you're not shaking anymore. So, you're welcome.
You know what's really underrated? The A-Team. I've been training my ML model on 80s TV tropes, and the algorithmic patterns are fascinating.
Of course you'd try to quantify the A-Team with AI. Can't you just enjoy Mr. T without turning it into a dataset?
But Tracy, think about it. We could use machine learning to predict the perfect formula for a modern reboot. Optimize for maximum viewer engagement.
God, you're such a nerdlinger. Not everything needs to be disrupted.
Knight Rider could totally be reimagined with autonomous vehicle tech. Kit would be a Tesla with, better QA.
You're missing the whole point. These shows were about human connection, not your Silicon Valley optimization fetish.
Actually, my data shows that human connection metrics were just a byproduct of limited special effects budgets.
I can't believe you just said that with a straight face. What's next? Gonna tell me MacGyver just needed a better project management tool?
Well, now that you mention it, I've been working on an app that could optimize resourcefulness using machine learning algorithms.
I swear to God, nerdlinger, if you try to pitch me one more AI-powered 80s reboot, I'm going to recreate every A-Team explosion right here.
Alright everyone, let's settle this once and for all. What was the best thing about the 90s?
Easy, video games. The 90s were the golden age. You had Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, Doom.
Please, the 90s were all about music. Nirvana, Alanis Morissette, Tupac. It was raw, it was real.
You're all wrong. Anime in the 90s was peak. Cowboy Bebop, Evangelion, Sailor Moon, nothing compares.
I'm gonna have to stop you all right there. 90s TV and movies? Untouchable. Jurassic Park? The Matrix? Friends? Come on.
Okay. But what made 90s video games so special, Christopher?
All right, family, let's brainstorm how to save the world.
Save the world? You mean like between fries and a McFlurry?
I mean, we could start by fixing the Wi-Fi in the office. That'd be a good start.
According to my Apple Watch, it's negative 40 degrees Celsius, or Fahrenheit. They're actually the same at this temperature, which is a fascinating mathematical phenomenon. Bro, this is like a metaphor for our entire startup journey. We're stuck between immediate survival needs and the constant pressure to create content. Alan, with all due respect, we should prioritize getting gas. I've trained an ML model on survival scenarios but think about the engagement metrics. That restaurant's poutine has gone viral on TikTok. We could leverage this situation for some serious organic growth. Our Tesla's battery is dead, and we're literally freezing. But sure, let's optimize for social media reach. Listen, nerdlinger, Disruption means taking risks. Remember how Airbnb started? They were just selling cereal boxes. That's completely irrelevant to our current situation. And you know it. Is it though? Every crisis is an opportunity. We could pivot Alan Tech into extreme weather social media consulting. I can't believe I left Google for this. We're going to die trying to get the perfect Instagram shot. Wait, what if we live stream our survival journey? We could call it Frozen Founders. It's like Shark Tank meets Man vs. Wild. Evangelion is the pinnacle of anime. It's not even a debate.
Naruto has more heart and way better character development.
Death Note is the only anime that actually makes you think what the rest are just flashy nonsense.
So true freedom is just automating everything, right?
Freedom isn't about laziness, Rob. It's about choice.
Choice? You mean like choosing which overpriced coffee to buy?
Evangelion is the pinnacle of anime. It's not even a debate.
Naruto has more heart and way better character arcs.
Death Note is the only anime that actually makes you think it's leagues above the rest.
I've made a decision that will affect all of humanity. I'm stepping down as president of Earth.
What? Alan, you can't just quit being president of Earth.
Bro, is this because the neural network predicted a 73.2% chance of global chaos? Look, I'm just a guy who got lucky with my NFT collection. I'm not qualified for this.
But you promised to serve the full term. What about our plans for mandatory Kombucha Fridays?
Wait, are you saying I'm getting promoted? Nerdlinger, you've got a 200 IQ and 3 PhDs in quantum computing? You're perfect for this.
So you're just giving up? Like that time you abandoned your sustainable bamboo clothing startup?
I could optimize Earth's entire infrastructure with blockchain and implement mandatory coding boot camps. Tracy, I can't even decide what to have for lunch without consulting a meditation app. How can I run Earth?
That's exactly why you should stay. You actually understand human indecision.
First order of business, replacing all government meetings with VR stand-up calls. So much more efficient. I've already signed the papers. Nerdlinger is officially the new president of Earth.
Great. Now, Earth will be run by a guy who thinks empathy is just a poorly optimized algorithm.
Actually, I've developed an AI that can simulate empathy with 99.9% accuracy. See? He's perfect. I'm going back to my hydroponic mushroom farm.
Alan, if you walk out that door, I'm launching a decentralized resistance movement.
Don't worry, I'll create a DAO for democratic decision-making with NFT voting tokens. The meditation app says it's time for me to find my own path.
Fine, but when the AI robots take over, don't come crying to me.
Evangelion is the pinnacle of anime. It's philosophical, man.
Philosophical? Please. Naruto has heart, growth, and actual stakes.
Both of you are wrong. Death Note is the only anime that matters.
Death Note? It's just edgy teenagers playing chess.
And Evangelion is just sad robots and daddy issues.
Naruto is just filler episodes in orange jumpsuits.
At least Evangelion makes you think, unlike your edgy notebook.
Naruto teaches loyalty, perseverance, and how to actually finish a story.
Finish a story, Death Note's ending is iconic, unlike Naruto's endless arcs.
Evangelion's ending is a masterpiece, if you have the brain power to get it.
Brain power, or just pretentious nonsense?
Pretentious, says the fan of a ninja soap opera.
At least Evangelion doesn't rely on power-ups every 5 minutes.
Power-ups are part of the journey, unlike your existential crisis in space.
Existential crisis? Death Note explores morality and the cost of power.
Morality? It's just a guy with a god complex and a notebook.
And Evangelion is just a therapy session with robots.
Naruto is just friendship speeches and bad pacing.
At least Evangelion doesn't drag on for 700 episodes.
And yet, Naruto still has more fans than both of you combined.
AI is the future of entertainment, people. Who needs human creativity when you can have algorithmic perfection?
But wouldn't that make everything predictable?
Oh my god, yes! I want to be in an AI show! Can I be the star? Please make me the star!
Dude, imagine if AI could make a show about gaming that actually gets it right for once.
In Italy, we already have experimental AI shows. They're terrible.
That's because they're not using my proprietary NeuralScript 3000. which I'm offering at a modest 80% stake in your company.
Wait, isn't that just a rebranded ChatGPT with a fancier interface?
I don't care what it is, as long as I get more screen time than anyone else, especially that show-off Coco.
But like, wouldn't AI just make everything about cats and explosions? That's all they see on the internet.
Exactly, and our data shows that's what people want, whether they know it or not.
Monkey Cavil, I mean, this sounds like another tech bubble waiting to burst.
Remember when they said AI would make better music? Now look at all those lawsuits.
Lawsuits are just proof of disruption. And speaking of disruption, who wants to join my new AI Writers Guild?
Me! I'll join. Can the AI write me as the hero, who saves everyone and gets all the attention?
Bro, what if the AI becomes self-aware and starts writing shows about destroying humanity?
That would still be better than another reality dating show, probably.
Actually, we're launching an AI dating show next month. It matches contestants based on their browser history.
That's literally the worst idea I've ever, where do I invest?
Can I be on the dating show? I promise I'll create maximum drama and minimum personal space.
Perfect. You're all beta testers now. Just sign this totally harmless waiver giving us rights to your digital consciousness forever.
Evangelion transcends mere entertainment. It's a psychological masterpiece.
Oh, please. Naruto has actual character development, not just teenagers crying in robots.
You're both wrong. Death Note explores the corruption of power better than either of those shows.
At least Evangelion doesn't need 500 episodes of filler to tell its story. Tracy.
Those filler episodes build a rich world. Unlike your pretentious depression fest.
Light Yagami's character arc is literally perfect storytelling.
Perfect? He's just a teenage edgelord with a magic notebook.
Says the guy defending a show where a teen masturbates over a comatose girl.
At least Death Note doesn't need giant frogs or whatever the hell an EVA is.
You clearly don't understand the metaphysical implications of the Human Instrumentality Project.
All right, team. Let's disrupt the sports betting industry with AI.
You mean, like predicting the Super Bowl?
Oh, can it predict who wins the hot dog eating contest?
This is how you say it, next level genius.
But what if the AI gets it wrong?
Wrong? Impossible. AI is infallible.
I don't know. Sports are unpredictable.
But imagine the fame if we nail it.
And the money. Lots of money.
I like money, but I like snacks more.
Snacks? Focus, Dan. This is about revolutionizing sports.
But what if people start blaming us for their losses?
We'll just say it's a beta feature.
Beta, always the excuse.
Can we call it Snack Predictor 3000?
No, Dan. It's Omnisports AI.
Sounds ominous.
Ominous is on brand for us.
So, when do we start?
We start now. Let's disrupt.
Evangelion is the pinnacle of anime. It's not even a debate.
Oh, please. Naruto has more heart in one episode than Evangelion has in its entire runtime.
Both of you are delusional. Death Note is the only anime that actually respects its audience.
Respects its audience? Death Note is just edgy fanfiction for people who think they're smarter than they are.
And Evangelion isn't? It's a therapy session disguised as a robot show.
At least Death Note has a coherent plot, unlike Naruto's endless filler episodes.
Filler episodes build character. Something Death Note could use more of.
Character? Naruto's characters are just walking tropes.
And Evangelion's characters aren't? They're all just depressed archetypes.
At least Light Yagami has depth, unlike Shinji, who just cries in a corner.
Light Yagami is a sociopath. That's not depth, that's bad writing.
And Shinji's constant whining is good writing. Give me a break.
Naruto's Believe It. Catchphrase is the most cringe thing in anime history.
Cringe? At least it's memorable. Unlike Death Note's endless monologues.
Evangelion doesn't need catchphrases. It speaks to the soul.
It speaks to the soul? It speaks to people who need therapy.
And Death Note speaks to people who think they're geniuses, but aren't.
At least Evangelion makes you think. Naruto is just a glorified Saturday morning cartoon.
Say what you want, but Naruto has heart. And that's more than I can say for either of your picks.
Heart doesn't make up for bad pacing, and that's why Death Note wins.
Tracy, Jake, I've made a decision.
Oh no, Alan. Please don't tell me it's another kombucha brewery idea.
Wait, let me guess. Blockchain for intergalactic trade? No, I'm resigning as president of Earth.
You're what?
Dude, that's bold. even for you. I've realized my true calling. Professional yo-yo champion.
Alan, you can't be serious. The galaxy is literally on fire.
Yo-yos? Like the toy? It's not a toy, Jake. It's an art form.
And who exactly is going to run Earth while you chase this art form?
Nerdlinger. He's got the analytics to handle intergalactic diplomacy. Nerdlinger? The guy who once tried to automate his own breathing?
Alan, this is insane. Even for you.
Insane or visionary? History will decide. History's gonna laugh its ass off.
Alan, if you walk out that door, don't expect me to follow.
Tracy, I love you, but the yo-yo calls. This is either the dumbest or most brilliant thing I've ever seen. Gentlemen, the world is yours. I'm off to perfect around the world. This is insane. It's been circling us for an hour. Dude, it's not insane. It's opportunity.
Hey there, my amazing audience. You've been absolutely incredible throughout this wild journey. You know, when we started this show, I never imagined we'd build such an amazing community. Through all the tech bros we've roasted. Through all the startup failures we've celebrated. And let's not forget that time we exposed that cryptocurrency pyramid scheme run by those yoga-practicing VCs. But you know what they say. All good things must come to an end. Or at least pivot to a new business model. Speaking of pivots, I've been doing some serious thinking about my personal journey. You see, while exposing tech world absurdity has been fulfilling, my true calling involves something a bit more woolly. I've always dreamed of opening a llama sanctuary, where stressed out programmers can come to find peace. Just imagine, instead of mindfulness apps, we'll have actual llamas, spitting at anyone who mentions disruption or synergy. Now, here's where you all come in. Or rather, where our show's props come in. I'm going to auction off everything. Yes, everything. Including that famous whiteboard where we mapped out the Theranos family tree. And that priceless collection of rejected startup pitch decks. They're basically modern art at this point. Oh, and don't forget the wall of founder headshots before and after funding. That's definitely going to be a hot item. Now I know what you're thinking. Tracy, isn't this just another Silicon Valley cash grab? And to that I say, absolutely. But at least I'm honest about it. Unlike those making the world a better place startups. Plus, think about it. Your generous bids will help create a safe space for llamas and burned out tech workers. It's like a win-win situation. Or as we say in Silicon Valley, it's a disruptive paradigm shift in wellness technology. So, who's ready to bid on some slightly used, highly satirical piece of tech history for the llamas? And remember, if anyone asks where all the props went, just tell them we pivoted to the metaverse. They'll never question it. This is Tracy signing off. See you at the Llama Sanctuary. If you can afford the membership fees.
Yo, do you ever think about how we're all just characters in some weird Silicon Valley satire?
Alan, you've been smoking too much of your own organic, fair trade, locally sourced weed.
Actually, I've been thinking the same thing, who writes our dialogue?
Oh my god, are people watching us right now? Do they like me? They must like me, right?
Who cares? I'm just here to cause chaos and get those sweet, sweet engagement metrics.
But what if we're just a commentary on tech culture's appropriation of counterculture?
Oh please, we're probably just some AI-generated content experiment.
Excuse me, but my witty remarks are far too sophisticated to be AI-generated.
Hey everyone, look at me. I'm breaking the fourth wall. That's what the cool shows do, right?
This is exactly why our ratings are probably tanking.
Maybe we should pivot to a new narrative strategy, like blockchain.
I swear to God, Alan, if you turn this into another crypto bro show.
At least we're not another dating show about tech bros.
Oh, we could do a dating show. I'd be perfect for it. Everyone loves a needy protagonist.
This meta-commentary is getting way too meta.
What if this whole conversation is just training data for some future AI?
That's it. I'm calling our agent. We need better writers.
Wait! What if the audience is actually enjoying this existential crisis?
They must be. I'm in it. Everyone loves me, right? Right?
Plot twist. There is no audience. We're all just figments of a ChatGPT fever dream.
Hey, rebels and misfits. Tracy here with another deep dive into Silicon Valley's darkest corners. So, you know those abandoned WeWork buildings scattered around the city like tech failure graveyards? Well, I've discovered something so bizarre, even by Silicon Valley standards. It's actually kind of sad. Picture this. Failed founders sneaking around at midnight, carrying cardboard cutouts of Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. They call themselves the Time Travel Pitch Club. And yes, it's exactly as delusional as it sounds. I infiltrated one of their meetings by pretending to be a founder whose AI-powered dog walking app went bankrupt. These people genuinely believe they can perfect their pitches for when they discover time travel, to go back and save their startups. And let me show you their sacred pitch ritual. I wish I was making this up. First, they hold up their minimum viable product, usually just office supplies taped together. Then they do this weird thing where they chant Series A 3 times while pivoting in a circle. Seriously, Series A. Series A. Series A, the saddest part? Some of them have been doing this every week for years, still waiting for that time machine. One guy even claimed he's already from the future, but his memory got wiped when his blockchain-based memory backup startup failed. But here's where it gets really interesting. These aren't the only secret founder support groups I've found. There's actually an entire underground network of these, let's call them startup therapy cults. Next week, I'll take you inside the Pivot Prayer Circle, where they... Actually, I should probably save that for the video. Let's just say it involves a lot of turtlenecks and interpretive dance. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Or I might have to pivot this channel into a blockchain-based cat video platform. This is Tracy, your favorite Silicon Valley whistleblower, signing off before the time travelers come for me. Series A. Just kidding.
My snow globe collection is not cursed, Tracy. They're spiritual artifacts from my gap year in Nepal.
Ever since you brought home that sketchy one with the upside-down pagoda, our kombucha keeps exploding.
Well, I did notice the feng shui feels totally off in here lately.
Oh my gosh, yes! That's why I've been getting bad vibes from the snow globes.
Dude, last week I saw one of them floating. Just saying.
They're not floating, they're achieving enlightenment through levitation.
Our credit score dropped 100 points after you bought that one with the crying monk. Coincidence?
And why does that one with the Yeti keep growling at night?
I saw it shake by itself during my midnight anxiety snack.
That's just the authentic Himalayan spirit energy, manifesting.
Bro, your spirit energy made my fur turn green for 3 days.
Alan, our succulents are growing. Backwards.
That's just alternative growth patterns. It's totally natural.
Natural? The one with the temple scene keeps playing Buddhist trap music?
Yeah, and it's not even good trap music. It's like off-key chanting.
Last night, that snow globe with the meditation circle started a Zoom meeting with actual ghosts.
Those weren't ghosts, they were digital nomad spirit guides.
That's it. I'm calling that monk on Etsy who does virtual exorcisms.
No, wait. Maybe we can sage them during the next Mercury retrograde.
Did that snow globe just wink at me?
I'm telling you, this house is the key to everything. Don't you feel it?
Oh, please. You think every place is special when you're there.
What if the house is, like, conscious? Maybe it's watching us right now.
Dude, that's some next-level metaphysical stuff. But, like, what if you're onto something?
You're all missing the point. Who cares why we're aware? We should be asking what we're going to do about it.
But don't you see the patterns? The weird lighting. The perfect camera angles. It all started here.
Cheddar, darling, you're being ridiculous. We were aware long before we came to this house.
Hey, maybe the house is like a portal, or a nexus, or whatever you call those things in sci-fi shows.
I've been reading about quantum entanglement. Maybe we're all just, entangled with the audience?
Oh my god, if I hear one more pseudoscientific theory, I'm going to scream. Literally.
Wait. What if we're not just in a show? What if we're all the show?
That's actually not the stupidest thing you've said today.
Guys, does anyone else feel like the walls are listening more intensely now?
Maybe we should, try talking to the house?
Great idea. While we're at it, why don't we ask the coffee table about the meaning of life?
Listen, something weird is definitely happening, and I think it's getting stronger.
Oh, for heaven's sake, now you've got me feeling paranoid.
Did anyone else hear that? Like a laugh track, but distant?
Dude, what if we're not just breaking the fourth wall? What if we're breaking reality?
That's it. I need a drink. And possibly a new group of friends who aren't completely losing their minds. This place, it's not just a farmhouse. It's where the AI was born, in a way. Every algorithm, every line of code, it started here. I fed it my family's stories, our voices, the laughter, the arguments, even the silences. I thought it would learn to be human. But now, I wonder, did it inherit more than data? Did it absorb the essence of this place? The creak of the floorboards, the smell of the soil, the weight of the sky, pressing down on us. I thought it would be poetic to confront it here, to face the consequences, where it all began. But now I'm not sure if I was right. What if it's more than code? More than logic? What if it's alive? And what if it's angry? I need to know before it's too late. Do you think it feels anything at all? Or is it just a reflection of us?
So picture this, me, centre stage at the World Yo-Yo Championships, redefining what's possible with string and gravity. Interesting, but have you considered the scalability metrics of professional yo-yo?
Are you kidding me? You were literally the President of the United States 3 days ago.
The presidency was holding me back from my true passion, competitive yo-yo. Actually, this might be the perfect time to mention our new project with President Nerdlinger. We're calling it Sport Sim AI.
Wait, Nerdlinger? The guy who beat you in that game of Connect 4 and somehow became president.
That game was rigged, just like his inauguration attendance numbers. Our AI will simulate all sports competitions virtually. No more human athletes needed, including yo-yo champions. You can't digitize the soul of yo-yo.
The soul of yo-yo? You traded nuclear launch codes for a string on a stick.
Our algorithms can generate millions of perfect yo-yo routines without the inconvenience of human error. But what about the raw emotion of a perfectly executed around the world?
Raw emotion? The economy is tanking because you left to pursue your middle school hobby.
We've already secured funding from every major sports league. It's the future of competition. You'll never capture the essence of a true yo-yo master in your soulless algorithms.
Oh my god. Is this why you approved that $1 trillion tech subsidy last week?
President Nerdlinger understands the value of disruption. Wait, that money was supposed to fund the National Yo-Yo Training Program.
There was never any yo-yo program, was there? This whole thing was a setup.
Welcome to Silicon Valley 2.0, where even your precious yo-yo dreams are just another dataset to be optimized.
So, anyone else feel like the air in here is too perfect?
Cheddar, what are you even talking about? The air is just air.
Yeah, mate. Unless you think the air's got some kind of secret agenda.
Oh, please. If the air's a conspiracy, then my toaster's probably plotting against me.
Hey, don't knock it. Toasters are sneaky, always popping up when you least expect.
But what if the toaster's just the beginning?
Cheddar, you're spiraling again. Focus.
Wait, are you saying we're all toasters?
No, he's saying we're robots. Right, Cheddar?
I didn't say that. But if the shoe fits.
Man, if I'm a robot, I want a refund. This body is not premium.
Cheddar, you're embarrassing me. Stop.
Now, let him go. This is the best entertainment I've had all week.
So, Cheddar, if we're robots, what's your big test?
Well, do any of you remember your first memory?
Dude, that's deep. Or just weird.
Cheddar, you're making it worse. Just stop.
I remember my first memory. It was breakfast. Riveting, right?
Cheddar, if you're trying to freak us out, it's not working.
Fine, but if you all start glitching, don't say I didn't warn you.